Hey there, true believers, Rangi Saragi here with more Let's Play Etrian Odyssey 3, The Drowned City. Last time we saw to Olympia's we talked to Olympia and she sent us on a death mission. We didn't die and now we're here. Now it's our goal to capture her. But first, we need to do a quest that's been hanging around for a while that I kind of want to get rid of. We need to accept the quest first. That's the Man vs. Nature quest. We're calling skilled farmers, which I have 3 of now. Well, I've had, 3 for a while, but I have 3 now. Whatever. Three, actually. They're all here. Now, we only need the one farmer, and the best reward of this quest is when level 3. I have level 3 farmers. All 3 of them. Farmer 1, 2, and 3. And the only skills that these farmers have is the harvestry skill. I'm going to put a couple of them into, where is it? Keen Nose. Keen Nose means that sometimes I'll find a rare harvest item when I'm harvesting normally, which is awesome. And one of them is going to go into Safe Stroll, which will mean that I don't have to worry about encounters, and I can just run these 3 farmers into the deepest depths of the labyrinth, and it'll be totally okay. Let's go ahead and turn in this quest, though. I don't want any of the actual party in on this quest, because they're going to be off balance, and... Sorry. Very tired for some reason all of a sudden, but then I'll have people who aren't equal with everybody else with EXP, and it'll be a pain in the ass, and it's just not worth doing. The rest of us, I'm sending three members of Guild Crimson there. That is the best victory thing as well. Heh, veggie full. You're clever. Yay. And levels for my farmers, where we'll start doing those things now. Keen Nose, and you need Keen Eye to do. Okay, so Keen Eye it is then. To market, by the way, just saves you an Adrian thread. It's not particularly interesting. But now that that's over, we can get our actual party back, who now have better equipment. Kira has the hunting sword and aquamittens. KO has a coral shield now, which I got from mining. Yes, from mining in 2nd stratum. Rain has aquamittens. Sahoni has an actual weapon now, because I felt it's time for the comedy silence thing, sleep thing, rather, to be done now. And we have Rashif's bow and Aquaman's on Heather, so our party is much, much better. No level differences, really. We're the same levels and everything. I need to equip my limits again. And starting now, we're actually going to take guard tactic instead of charge tactic. The extra defense is going to mean much more to us, and I didn't take those quests that I said I wanted to take. Now, we definitely want this... Oh, thick throats. I actually want to get those first. We need this one, the Statue of Salvation. Because this one is actually pretty easy. We'll get this on the way to the next section. That is fairly strange. Fair enough, then. So, we got an alcohol gift. Let's also grab messages from Aeon's Past. I don't remember where this one takes place, but it's on the 5th floor, so we can probably find it. Oh, we can just talk to Buster and see what he says. Alright, what do we got? There you are. Yep, just need to get a general idea of where they are. Through a hidden way on the west side. Okay. And go ahead and just dunk a... Oh, there it is. And yes, I realize I spelled that very incorrectly. It doesn't actually matter. Being chased by a huge crocodile. If you're not careful, you'll pass right by it. That's actually insanely helpful information. So let's go ahead and do that. And I think over there that hyene path is actually going to be almost exactly where I need it to be, which wasn't planned, I promise you. That actually was pure coincidence. Now we'll see if that's correct or not. But it's a hidden path on the west side of the labyrinth, being chased by an alligator. Yeah, we can fight this fight. Ha! See, somebody deals like some actual damage now, by comparison. It's not quite as hilarity about him putting people to sleep by being boring. See, if monks could have ranged weapons, I would just give him a ranged weapon, but they can't because they're monks. And they must fight with bare hands, ideally. Hence their fist mastery skill. Let's see. Is it this one? No, but this is handy, though. We will go ahead and mark that. So I can get around him should I ever need to again. As you wander the undersea path, you stop to admire a small pond of seawater. The pond contains several colorful fish swimming peacefully. You can feed the cute fish, or ignore them and continue your investigation of the labyrinth. Sure, feed the fish. Why not? You tear off some bread and drop it into the pool, causing the fish to gather and nibble at it. You spend a few peaceful moments watching the fish before a black shadow suddenly approaches. It seems the small pond of fish is a feeding ground for sea monsters. You are seized with the desire to fight the monsters and save the small fish, but then again... Save the fish? Yes. You gird yourself for battle, but Heather's quick trigger finger lets a bolt fly at the monster. The deadly shaft pierces straight through the monster, whose corpse rises to the surface. The fish are saved. Thanks to Heather's quick wit, you give a sigh of relief. What's more, you find materials inside the corpse that floated to the pond surface. Neat. Good job, Heather. And let's see. Oh, it must be that bottom one that it is, because it's not over here. Yeah, I forget this mission. I forget what this mission's goal is, but I'm pretty sure it is in that center area that I've marked. I'm pretty sure it's over there. We'll not hang out too long, because I don't want to have the whole video just be me chasing around ideas of things, but we will be continuing on with the game. But I do want to try to find that if I can. The other quest will be much easier, so no need to worry about that. Other one I think we actually already were at before. Oh, that reminds me, there's one more shortcut in this area that I really want to get before I forget about it. So let's go ahead and do that now before I forget about it. It's over this way. Oh, hello. Small crevice? Cool. Neat. I forgot about this, too. Just fix that wall, because Rain can't draw straight lines on a grid system that locks you into drawing straight lines. That's not the right one. There we go. And we can Izuna, and we'll just be the Puffer. And apparently I was wrong about parry and magic parry. It's a 30% chance. or no, it's not 30% chance. It is an 18% chance at max level. But still, 18% chance to just freely ignore an attack. Yes, please. It just isn't as overpowered as I thought it was originally. I looked at the numbers at one point, but I forgot what they were and just filled the gaps. Large box. Nectar 2, very nice. Large box. Sleep gas. That's an interesting discovery. Go ahead and mark this as locked. We'll continue this way real quick. Pretty sure that's how that looks. If it's not, we'll figure it out after the fight. Book coral. You and I, we're gonna have to have words. See, I want to save your reef, but if you guys are gonna be assholes. Crevice. Perfect. Now I can shortcut the entire floor, which is something that I want for when I'm farming materials. So we've done that, and I feel a lot better because of it. Let's continue back. And I have to heal the front line again. These floors are very damaging. Very, very damaging. If I can avoid it, I want this thing to not be chasing me while I hunt for this shortcut, which is in fact right here. Oh, I should show you that combo with that the ninja and monk can perform. I should do that. Kagero. We have Rain's Shadow, who is just also called Rain. Rain's Shadow is dead. And Blood Return lets Sahoni heal some TP. Right now, it's not very cost-effective. I give 4 AP away from a character who needs it to give 2 TP to a character who also needs it. So it's not very cost-effective right now, but when I get more of the ninja class skill built up and more levels of blood return, it becomes fantastic. Yeah, we're gonna proceed through. There's a crevasse. We can come back through here. We can throw that poorly written note away as well. We don't need it anymore. As you cautiously proceed down the hidden trail, you eventually reach an open area. You notice several chalk-colored bone-like objects protruding from the ground. You think back to the request you took for fossils. This must be the place. Because the path was so hidden, it's possible that no one has found them after all this time. You decide to write down the details of this place and its exact location in your report. You've completed the request. Take your report back to the bard, turn it in. Yay! And chests. A blinding dagger, which is interesting. Not a good weapon, but it's interesting. And the 3 B. 3 B is largely more useful than the blinding dagger. Blinding dagger, all it does, it's basically the blinding version of that book that we had, which means when you put people to sleep, it's the exact same thing as that, except it's a dagger and it causes blind. And we're not going to fight this. I don't have any desire to fight this thing. Perfect. Thank you, Rain. And we're being chased by an alligator, which is great. Those are alligator FOEs, by the way. We'll be fighting one soon, whether I want to or not, so... blocks the path, you see. But we can carry on through this. I want to fight one of these, too, but it's largely a bad idea to do so. So we're just going to ignore them. You need to be prepared to fight those FOEs. And I am not, so I won't. Now, hoping we would get the Azuna off. Oh my god. They're the worst. I hate them. There's so many bad monsters in this area. Now we just have to line heal the front line now. Perfect. We did save them though, so that all worked out. Okay, that was awful. But that's Aqua Shot. See, when I say it's a bad ability that I don't want to be hit by, that's why. It hits everyone in the party. It's very not polite. Oh, I wish I had another skill on Kira now. Not that I regret having hanging. Hanging is a really good skill. I just wish I had lights out also. But who knows? We may get another level or two before the part where I kind of would really like to have lights out. We might. Who knows? Yes. Let's pitch a tent here. Do I have any? How many more tents do I have? One. Okay. Yeah, it's attack +1 and does blind, very likely. So that's a thing. It's not great, but it's a thing. Let's carry on with the game though. Actually, we need to get this statue since while we're right here, we can do that other quest. I think might just be like right in this area. Is it? No, it's down through here, isn't it? It's somewhere in here. Oh, it's those ones. Okay. I was getting legitimately frightened there for a second. I'm like, I don't know where I am and there's an FOE, but it's those ones over there. Never mind. Much less scary than I thought. So it should be right around in this area. Yeah, I don't want to fight you guys either. I'm kind of bored of fighting monsters now. Oh, this is it. As you progress through the undersea passage, you find a statue with a blank expression. You recall the quest you undertook. This must be the statue Swallow was saved by. You do as requested and inform the statue of Swallow's safety and offer it gifts. Tell the statue about Swallow? Eh, sure. You talk to the statue, saying that Swallow is alive, and place gifts at its feet. As you brush dirt off the statue's face, its eyes begin to shine eerily. Despite its stern appearance, you can feel a warm light passing through your body. Everyone in the party has recovered 300 of TP and HP. Well. Oh, shit. Okay. That was unexpected. I didn't think that was actually true, that whole the statue saved my life thing, but God. See, I forgot this quest was on our docket. That's why I wasted a tent. That was lame of me to do that, I realize, and I'm going to be penalized later for it, so don't worry. But yes, that statue does heal you completely at this point in the game. It's a full heal through, I think, the entirety of the game, actually. And that was a very flawless little fight we just had. I'm very happy with how that turned out. But we need to continue through the forest where Olympia broke things. You tread through the labyrinth's halls and reach the area where you once met Olympia. Now, though, the girl is nowhere to be found. It seems your search for her must go on. Well, I mean, she punched a hole in the trees. Small crevice, proceed. Yep. And just like that, we get to continue. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, oh, that's not right at all. That is, though. Now it's right. I think we want to go down here. Pretty sure we do. Actually, shit, what, huh. Well, that's the thing, I want to go after the poffer, but I can't because of the puffer, whatever. I call them poffers, I hate them. But I can't because of the hermits. So, no. And this is why this fight is annoying. Yes! Screw you, Puffer. Cool. And there's a path that hooks back. We don't really want to hook back right now. We'll continue this way, though. Oh, I drew a line too far. What else is new? Oh, hello, stairs. Crevice. And just like that, we can skip the entire floor. Isn't that neat? I'm happy with it. Let's throw a Volt Barrage. Because we need to take out as many of these as we possibly can, as fast as we possibly can. Because they have that stupid exhale breath nonsense. And here's the stairs. Neat! We can now pass this entire floor and not even ever have to worry about it ever again. Oh, needed that. Needed that. And we will continue in 1 minute. So give me 1 moment, and we'll be right back.